So today we're talking about head movement and evasion. Now I do have to say that for people who are talking about the hands down thing, there are 3 different kinds of guards, if you don't already know. And that is the high guard, the mid guard, and the low guard. Now don't let anybody tell you what hand position works or doesn't work, because it's up to every fighter to do their best to figure out what works and doesn't work for their skill set and for also their anatomy. Every posture and position has its own strengths and weaknesses. So it's up to you to make what's strong stronger and to mitigate what's weak. I have never, and I will never, ever tell any student to practice with their hands down. I believe in teaching fundamentals just as much, if not more, than most coaches. Fundamentals first. Hands together, hands at least at the mid guard so that you can punch with the right logistics, execute the right biomechanics. All of this is very important. But once that is done and you have moved beyond that stage, you can practice fundamentals and special techniques when you're ready. And so for the coaches who say that you should never have your hands down, maybe this video is not meant for your demographic, but I am doing it for the people who are interested in evasive head movement with the occasional hands down. So without further ado, let's get right into this video breakdown. The technique that I use here is called the touch. I normally use it to frustrate the opponent, keep them off balance, get a feel of what they're doing, and create new opportunities. So after I land that punch, I know he's looking for the payback. I switch stance, and I pull my chin back in doing so. And this allows me to fire a straight punch right down the pipe. My partner Chan eats that punch, but he's game, and I read his tension and his weight. I know he's gonna fire back, and I slip outside, and he's already moving and anticipating my counterpunch, so he tries to get out. So normally when you're in that situation, you have someone cornered and they try to get out, you let them walk into your check hook. My next partner right here is swinging like he's trying to win the lottery, but I'm not trying to let it happen. So in this kind of situation, I like to use my shoulder both as a shield and a measuring stick to gain a better spatial understanding of the distance between his strike and my head. The next technique is the opposite of a pull, and instead of doing so, I close the distance to nullify the attack. Now my partner is quick to improvise, and so he hooks his hand around my neck, hoping to score an easy shot. But notice that my feet are planted nicely, so I give him a nice shoulder roll and neutralize the attack. So the next technique I want to emphasize is not really the catching of the teeth, but it's the punch after the catch, because you always have to be wary about the counterpunch. So I make sure to step off at an angle to execute the counterpunch. Now after the counterpunch, I have to angle off again because my partner turns and he's chasing me once more. So what's very important is we're talking about angles. Get your head off the center line. Very important concept. And this creates a new opportunity to deflect or evade the attack and come around with a spinning back fist. Now in this next exchange, you will see a setup, a head movement, and then a counter. As I'm moving backwards, I let him walk into my jab, and this stuns him, but because his momentum is already there, he moves forward, and I angle off a little bit and let him move into my spinning back fist. We're just going to call this move the Samrak. So once again, I am switching stances, moving in, keeping my opponent off balance, taking calculated risks, but still being conscious of the center line concept. I begin my forward step. My head follows offline. So his jab barely grazes me, and I'm able to carry on with my forward attack. These are a few of the concepts that can help you with your evasive movement. Thank you for watching that video. We really appreciate all your feedback and support. Some people have been asking, why are there no videos of me sparring higher level fighters? What I have to tell you is that what we're giving you right now is an appetizer. The later videos are coming, and we have great footage for you where I'm sparring Rajadamner champions, Lumpini champions, professional MMA fighters. Stay tuned, that footage is coming. Now I also have some people talking about how I'm doing some kind of cultural misappropriation by wearing the do-rag. But let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, from the borough of Staten Island, aka Shaolin, a group called the Wu-Tang became the best to ever do it in this music biz. And just how Shaolin and Wu-Tang is forever, so too is this do-rag gonna stay on. We live in some very racially charged times, and I'm all about racial unity. And as martial artists and this whole community that we represent, we should be striving to set good examples on how to bring people together, to protect people, and live righteously. So that's my message to you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. This video is brought to you by Striking Breakdowns. Peace.